Recharge Strategist, also known as the Self-Care Master. And so this evening, I thought I would jump on with a really quick live just to talk about staying mentally well through preparation. I'm going to give 6 ways to prepare for a recession. So it seems like we're headed down that road anyway, right? It seems like the stock market is crashing. We have this coronavirus going on, and it's sending people into panic mode. But really, if you are prepared, you really have no need to panic. So, just wanted to give a couple quick ways, 6 quick tips on ways to prepare for a recession because it looks like we're headed down that way. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. So, number one, I'm jumping right in. Number one is build an emergency fund and an emergency stop. So, have some money set aside so that things happen, you have something to fall back on. Have an emergency stock, meaning have supplies that just in case we have a quarantine like we're looking at, we may have for 2 weeks, you should have 2 weeks worth of supplies that you can live on without leaving your home. So that's number one, build an emergency fund, have some money set aside for emergencies, and also have an emergency stock where you have at least 2 weeks worth of supplies that you and your family can live on comfortably without being able to leave the home if you don't have to leave the home. Number two, check your spending. Check it now before there's a recession. You want to make sure that you're being frugal. Don't be wasteful. Don't just eat the food that you have in stock just to eat it. Don't just, use extra toilet paper just because now you're stocked up and you have it. Be very frugal. Each day you should be using your supplies and your emergency fund or your emergency stock as if it's your last day of supplies. So if you think in that mindset, like, okay, this is the last day of supplies, you're not going to be wasteful because you don't know when you're going to get those supplies or that money again. So make sure that you are being frugal and not being wasteful. Number three, diversify your skill set. So this is especially for people that may be because now your job. Diversify your skill set. Get online, take certification courses. Now you're learning how to do other things outside of the line of work that you're doing that maybe now you're home because of this coronavirus that we have going on right now. So get online, take some certification courses, diversify your skill set so that you can do multiple things and be able to still make money even if we go through a recession. Now, when you're diversifying your skill set, don't just do things that, oh, it's going to be cute and I like this class and I'm going to take it. No, take courses online that is going to help to supply a need. So make sure that you're supplying a need, things that people can't live without. So learn to do things that people can't live without, but yet that you can still offer them virtually if we're unable to leave our homes or if we're going through a recession. And make sure that it's something that you can have different levels that you can sell to people so that those who can afford higher can spend higher, but that those that have a very, very low budget can still utilize whatever service that you're providing to take care of their need. So number one again was build an emergency fund or and a stock for 2 weeks. You should be able to live in your home uninterrupted, not being able to leave your home for 2 weeks and be okay with supplies and money as well. Number two, check your spending. Be frugal. Don't be wasteful. Number three, diversify your skill set. Learn how to do other things other than the one thing that you get paid to do every day, like whether it's your job or whatever. Be resourceful. Find new ways to make money. Number four, get ahead of your debt. So if you know you have debt now, maybe you want to pay a couple payments early. So if we do get into a recession, you're not struggling, worried about, oh my God, how am I going to pay next month's bill? So make sure that maybe you are sending some extra this month that you have it before a recession. Catch up on your debt. Number five, maintain your investments. So I know everybody, that's a really shaky ground for people right now. People are jumping out of the stock, selling stocks, they're doing all kind of crazy stuff. But this wave, you have to ride the wave because those that invest now or maintain their investments as much as possible, it's going to build back up. We know that. We've seen this before, maybe not to this magnitude, but we've seen it before, but it's going to build back up. So just ride the wave. And then number six is invest more. Have a little extra change somewhere. Now is the time that you want to invest. So invest in those stocks while they're cheap because then later on, after you ride that wave, you're going to be reaping the benefits when a lot of people jump ship. So just wanted to come on here real quick. I know it's a stressful time for people. A lot of people about money, people that wanted to retire now they have to hold off. So I just wanted to talk about staying mentally well by being prepared. Again, one more time, I'm going to repeat the 6 ways that you can prepare for a recession and even a shutdown, basically, or a quarantine. So one is building an emergency fund and an emergency stock where you can live for 2 weeks uninterrupted, if you can't leave your home. Number two, check your spending. Be frugal. Act like each day's supplies that you are using is your last day of supplies. If you live like that, your supplies not only will last longer, but you'll have some left over for maybe the next time. Number three, diversify your skill set. Don't just sit at home and watch TV. The TV is not going to do anything for you. It's not going to bring any more income into you. So diversify your skill set. Get online, take some certification courses, learn how to do something that you didn't know how to do before, but learn things that is going to help you to supply a need for someone else so that you'll still be making money and not stressing out and mentally frustrated, because we know finances is the number one cause of stress, which I'll be talking about on a live with 2 other professionals this Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So make sure you tune into that, because we're going to be talking more on this topic about money. Number 4, get ahead of your debt. If you can pay some things up now, pay it up, because if we go in a recession, you may not have those ends to pay those bills on time. So we don't want you falling behind. So while things are still kind of okay, make sure that you are paying your bills on time, and even maybe paying maybe 2 or 3 payments ahead of time if you can do that. And then number 5 is maintain your current investments. Number 6, invest more in the stocks right now that they're down. You're going to pay less to invest. And then later on, once you ride that wave, you'll see the benefits later. So just hope everybody, please stay well. Please wash your hands. Make sure you are protecting yourself and your family. The numbers are skyrocketing. As many of you know, I am in the health and wellness industry. I am a nurse. It's real. So people that are really taking this coronavirus thing lightly, please check yourself. It is real. It is spreading rapidly, even more rapidly than what you're probably seeing on the reports on the news. So now is the time to be serious about your health, your wellness, your family. Staying indoors is the best place. Keeping a clean environment, making sure you are prepared so you don't panic. If we were to shut down tomorrow, are you prepared? So just want everybody to just stay calm. Make sure you are staying mentally prepared for things that are going to come up, because it's going to get worse before it gets better. So I hope this live helps someone today. If you feel like it helped you, please share it out so someone else can learn ways to better prepare themselves in the event that we have a long recession. Have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon.